Brando time again, this time with the brand new Fireball, purple and gold. Brand new cover stock, again, still a lower end bowling ball. Let's see what this does, but first, back to the GB5. We're bowling on 45 feet, Route 66. It's been a little bit of wear, but there's still quite a bit of oil left. I missed a little left on that one, but we got a general idea what the lane's doing. Let's make a better shot. Last time I filmed with this bowling ball, I thought it had a chance to set the YouTube record for most consecutive strikes. I came pretty close. Check out that video right up here. That's a little left as well. That's close. We're bowling on a longer pattern, and that means with the oil getting further towards the pins, I can't get the ball as far right. There's not enough time for it to hook. That's why I'm playing such a more direct and inside line. That's better. That was a lot better shot. So I polished this ball a couple weeks ago. Something a little different. I really enjoyed the GB5 being dull, but I haven't seen enough oil lately. So I needed a different look. Something's gonna get a little further down the lane, not be very touchy. And this kind of strong ball with polish gives me that look. It's great. So one more shot with the GB5, then we'll see what this Fireball does. It's close. Looks like I'm locked in. Ball is very smooth and predictable. That's the beauty of this ball. Let's see what the Fireball does. My assumption is it goes further down the lane, changes direction way harder. All right, so same alignment here. Let's see if I can make a good shot. Pretty close. If anything, that actually may have covered more boards. It's very interesting. I'm gonna stay put, try to make the same shot again. I may have been just a pinch slow on that last one. Firmer. Didn't quite look right. This ball went further down the lane, and it's a bit late coming into the pocket. I think I have to maybe tighten my line up a little bit, not get it so far to the right. Just gonna try to stay a little softer and a little closer to the head pin. Wide. All right, I was soft and wide. This ball definitely gets further down the lane than the GB5 and definitely more change of direction. I'm gonna move 2 boards left, move up in the approach and just soften my speed. I think that's the adjustment I need here. There we go. That looked better. Softer speed. I think I got the ball to start rolling in the correct spot. I like that. Let's try that again. That works. Dead flush, although I don't like the look as much as the GB5. Question time at Brando. So here's the lower end. Supposed to be a less hooking ball that's actually hooking a fair bit tonight. But tell me, what is your least hooking bowling ball in your bag that at least you bring around in tournaments? Plastic doesn't count. For me, it's my Rhino. Love that ball. I want to go back to the GB5 again from a little further left. In the same alignment, both balls cover the same number of boards. What's the difference? The GB5 is stronger. That means that this ball is less sensitive to oil and dry. When it sees the dry, it doesn't hook as sharply and hard. In the oil, it tends to roll a little bit more and just kind of blends the pattern out. That gives me consistency. Personally, I prefer to put those balls in my hand when possible. I don't know why in videos people want to stand like 5 further left. I would never really want to play the lanes here. Let's see what happens. Actually, it didn't look that bad. Although I think I'm not playing the lanes correctly for my style right now. I want to see what the Fireball does from there. Actually, that looked pretty good too. Let me throw another from there. I mean, it really doesn't matter what ball I'm throwing right now. I think I'm pretty lined up. Yeah, the difference here is this ball, the Fireball, creates more skid, more change of direction down the lane. If that's what you want to see. That's why you want to throw a weaker ball. If you want a little more consistency, especially earlier on in a tournament or league, or if the lane's a little bit tougher, then you want to ball with the GB5. A little more control. It's not how I think I need to play the lanes. I'm going to move right, up my speed a little bit. Let's just see what happens. I'm not going to be too far right, because that's not what the lanes want out of me. Let's try something different. Ooh, good shot. Actually, that might be better. Hold on, a couple more shots from here. This looks good. Personal opinion, when I'm trying to throw weaker bowling balls, like including this Fireball with the stronger cover, I still like to play a little further right, a little closer to the dry, get the ball rolling a little bit sooner. I find that the carry percentage on these types of balls typically is lower for me when I'm too far in the oil. I'm more likely to leave like those 10 pins and 7-10s and just get those weird hits. So another shot from a little bit further right here. You may not see that, but that actually hit my ankle. I felt that just a little bit. All right, one more strike, then we'll review this ball, or recap this ball. That's close. 10 pin, can't carry them all. Let's talk about this fireball. All right, I'm all done bowling. We were on 45 foot, Route 66. There was a little bit of wear, and the fireball, purple gold, didn't look too bad out there. Honestly, I think that my look with the GB5 was better, just that little bit stronger ball that can handle a little bit more oil and give me a little bit more consistency was really the play, but this ball looked totally fine. Overall, I think that the fireball purple gold is a little bit stronger than advertised. It definitely covered more boards than I expected. It also seemed to just grip and read the oil a little bit better than I was expecting as well. So yeah, really pretty good bang for your buck. Does it make my tournament bag? Probably not. There will be select houses where I think that this will be effective, but as somebody that owns 20 bowling balls, it's sort of gonna be a bit of a niche bowling ball for me for medium to drier lanes. I think I'll like this on drier house shots where I want to open my angles up and see the ball rip off the dry boards. But for tournaments, when there's a little bit more oil across the lane and the lane is a bit tougher, I don't think this is gonna be a piece that I use very often. But hey, every ball's got a purpose. This is more for hooking easy lanes, maybe not what you want for tougher, more difficult lanes when there's some oil. Compared to the Game Breaker 5, the fireball covered just as many boards. It was actually incredible. I didn't expect to see that. The way this ball came off the dry boards is quite impressive. It was very sensitive to those dry boards. It created a lot of angle under the pins and had some pretty good carry tonight. I still think that GB5 with the extra consistency and control by having that stronger, grippier cover is something that I'm gonna see more in league and more in my tournament bag. But this definitely gives me another option, especially if I know the lane's gonna be hooking. Who would I recommend the fireball to? Somebody wants to hook the ball and they're a recreational bowler. It's gonna give you a ton of hook for not a lot of cost. Or for somebody looking to open up the lanes when it's dry, if you bowl on wood or something like that, this is definitely an option for you. As far as styles are gonna like it, I think somebody with maybe a little bit of a heavier roll would appreciate this. Somebody like Goots would probably like it. Even the two-handers, it'd be a lot of fun to see this ball rip off the dry boards. Somebody that plays really straight, more direct, like a Simu or a Barker, may not see enough hook or enough boards covered for their liking. I don't think it's gonna be a left-hander's ball when there's a lot more fresh oil out there. But for myself, or maybe somebody like Goots with that heavy roll, I think that there's definitely a spot in the bag for this. As far as where this ball fits in my bag overall, I figure it's probably a 4 or 5 out of 10 in overall hook. It's still stronger than my Rhino, which is my weakest ball, and I absolutely love that for the driest of dry lanes. And please, let us know in the comments below, what's the weakest ball that you guys carry in your bag? If you like the swag, check it out at jrproshop.threadless.com. Get your own shirts, hoodies, phone cases, anything like that. Support the channel. Thanks for watching. See you soon. That's a little left as well. Well, that's better.